admitted that he had been so deeply affected by all of the things he witnessed in the media. And the way I was affected was in direct conflict with my personal values. I do value human life, and since then I've had a chance to watch the memorial for the officers, and I couldn't help but feel extremely sad when I watched the son of one of the officers draped over his father's casket. I mean, I've lost my father. I know what that feels like. I suffered and mourned with him. And honestly, the video was me trying to reconcile my feelings, trying to understand why I felt that way, and even asking for guidance. And I think people latched on to one word. And it's amazing that a world could watch the exact same video and get two totally different responses by latching on to one word that I really used in the context of a person dying for his beliefs, not my beliefs.
And that's what is so important here. And that's why this is such an important part of the debate. The word you're talking about is the word martyr. And we heard the Dallas Police Chief, David Brown, say earlier this week, words matter. Words matter. And we heard the president yesterday talking about the equal value of all lives. Would you use the word martyr again today?
Well, again, I wasn't saying that he's someone I celebrate or that I hold in high esteem. A martyr is truly and simply defined as a person who dies for their belief. And that's really all that's the context in which I used it. That's not my belief. I would never support.
You express sympathy for him. That is part of the context as well.
Right. It's complex being an African American in America, watching people being gunned down. It doesn't mean that I don't value all human life, because I do, but I think that I've been, more directly affected by the atrocities I've seen done against people of color. So I had to deal with that as an African American woman. And I do have to admit, while I detest the killing of those officers and the taking of innocent lives, I did, in a way, I understood what could drive the shooter to do something like that. I would never do it. I don't condone it. I don't consider him a hero. And I think it's really important for people to realize that I don't canonize him. I don't consider him a hero. I don't advocate the killing of innocent people, regardless of their color or their lifestyle. I consider him a killer. I consider him a frustrated